next guests are here to promote a movie of which the trailer is one that has made me laugh out loud. This morning, I kept watching this part over and over, absolutely cracking up, and we're going to ask these guys about it because I was just dying. And we welcome back a Philly boy to our studios. He's been here before. We love him. He's so great to this city. Kevin Hart is here, and Ice Cube is here as well. Hey, guys.
What's your man?
How you feeling?
Doing great, man. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Kevin,
hey, that's my line, homie.
You didn't work this out ahead of time?
Nah, man. See the problem I had to deal with?
There you go. Something tells me this was a lot of fun to work on the movie Right Along.
Yo, it was a lot of fun to work with. You know, as soon as we can get Kevin, you know, into the set, you know what I'm saying, to work, you know, he did a pretty good job, you know what I mean?
You have no problems.
Getting him out them strip clubs is murder, you know what I'm saying? Picking glitter out his face, and, you know, it's just not cool.
Not a regular at the Purple Orchid, are you, man?
Don't listen to this nonsense Cube is talking about. Dude, let me tell you something. Right now, we couldn't be more excited about a movie in our life, man. You know, me and Cube got the opportunity right now to have a film jump in the same conversations as these other buddy cop movies that have done so much. You know, when you think buddy cop movies, you think
48 hours,
Rush Hours, 48 Hours.
I love them. There's a great dynamic, but the key with any movie like this to work is the chemistry, and it seems like you guys hit the ground running with it.
Instant chemistry, you know, and that's kind of weird because, you know, with the other comedians that I've worked with over the years, you know, we've had to build to a cool place, but it was instant with Kevin.
The plot conceit here is that you're an actual detective.
Yeah.
Kevin, you're a
pain in the ass
school cop. But you're going to marry your sister, who's your life. You're one connection through to the real world.
Yes, you know, my character has taken care of my sister. You know, our parents are out the picture, and you know, so you know, she's almost like a daughter. You know what I mean?
And you're very protective,
overprotective, and I'm on a big case. You know, I'm trying to track down the biggest drug dealer in Atlanta. So the last thing I need is this fly in my ear by the name of Ben bugging me trying to marry my sister. You know, and he's just not what I think he should be.
So you decided to take him on a ride along, which might kind of scare him out of this whole thing.
That's the plan, man. Just scare the hell out of him.
Right.
You're Denzel to his Ethan Hawke.
Pretty much. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Training day upside down.
Yeah, upside down on his ear.
You know what's funny though? There's an aspect to it. I'm a gamer, so you know, and you, Kevin, your character believes sort of in a way that because you're accomplished at video gaming, that would translate into the real world.
Yes, I solely believe that this is a real thing.
And I guarantee you, there are a lot of dudes, because you'll hear it when you're playing.
I can promise you there are.
There are a lot of dudes that think they could be dropped down in Fallujah and have no problem.
I can assure you that I've met these guys. We were doing a press junket, and one of the guys, this guy, the blacknerds.com
guy.
He has a website called blacknerds.com.
Right.
And he was serious. He was like, you know, I'm basically here for all black nerds. Give us a place to come, and we basically reside here, and we talk about things, you know. But as a gamer, he was talking about himself as a gamer. As a gamer, I'm a different type of person. This world that I'm in, you know, Kevin, I respect you for going there because it's me. You know, I'm above a platinum level. I'm actually on the game that I play. There's a diamond level, and there's only and we didn't know what the hell he was talking about. We're like, hey man, ask me about the movie, man. I don't know what you talking about, man.
The scene I was referring to when I introduced you guys is you're both interrogating this guy, and Cube, you're saying, you know, you better tell me what I need to know. And Kevin's character decides to act like he's the crazy cop and just starts wigging out on the guy and accidentally shoots him. Your reaction, Kevin, your face, just the immediate switch it went off to, oh my God, I just shot this guy. And then Cube, you pick it up, he just shot you. That's how serious we are. When you did that scene, were you the one who pulled the trigger on the gun, or did they surprise you with that bang? Or
no? Well, on the day, actually, you know, we were trying to figure it out because first of all, they don't like me with guns on the set. I'm the last person they want with a gun, just because I just don't know how to handle them in real life. So Cube's like, Kev, hey, make sure somebody check Kev's gun, show me that it's blank. His thing is me shooting him by accident. So on the day, of course, it's empty, and we just sound effected.
Okay,
so just physical, and then after that, you sound affected at the end.
Damn, that was funny.
And the director is
Tim Story.
Tim Story, who did
Barbershop, Fantastic Four,
and
Think Like a Man.
Great movie. Now, Barbershop, I assume there was an improvisational atmosphere. Did you get to do a lot of improving on a movie like this?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I think when you get it right, you start off with a funny script that you're laughing at out loud when you're reading it, and you make sure that script is tight, but you do leave room for the actors to play. And Tim says, get it off the script once, and then y'all can have fun with it. And then, this dude, he don't stop. You know what I mean? He don't stop.
I improv because I can't read. So I basically, I have problems with my T's, H's, and R's. So I'd rather just wing it sometimes.
You got the Danny Glover thing going on.
If I don't recognize the word, I just go off book. That's my motto.
Kevin, I have to indicate how proud Philadelphia is of your success.
Thank you, man.
I mean, because you've been here in our studio before, and I remember last time you were here was back in 2009. You were playing the Tower Theater. That's a big room, and we were all impressed at how you were, continuing in your success on the way up. And then the next thing, you're selling out the Wells Fargo Center, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's amazing.
It's unheard of, man. I try not to think about it because I don't want to go crazy.
Well, you know what? To me, you're doing it the right way because it seems like you keep you enjoy your work and you enjoy your personal life and you keep them both.
Yeah.
Because you're not. They don't get blurred. I think guys who let that get blurred end up.
I like Steve. I like Steve, man. Steve gets me. I like Steve, man. I don't know where Steve got his research from, but he ain't been wrong yet. Steve is all right, man.
Y'all should do the sequel together.
Man, Steve chemistry is great, man.
Well, you guys are riding along too.
Right.
Maybe you're listening to the radio while driving through Philly.
I think so.
Or,
I'll take that.
Or Steve is the gamer. I don't know, something, man. We go to Steve's house. He's got all types of weird gaming artifacts.
You and I are drinking milk together.
Something. I like it.
I did want to say, though, on behalf of the city and everything, your generosity has been fantastic.
Thank you, man.
A whole bunch of computers. And there was that little incident where some of them were clipped.
Yeah, they stole them.
Stole computers. You're trying to do something good for the city.
Oh, son of a...
Steve, I mean, Kevin, you didn't donate the computers and then steal them back.
No, listen.
That ain't cool.
I didn't steal
Kevin,
them back.
that ain't cool.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you something about old Kevin Hart. See, here's the thing. You can't keep old Kevin Hart down. At the end of the day, I bleed Philadelphia. So at the end of the day, I step up for my city. And I understand where our public school system is, and I understand the problems that we're going through. So rather than being a talker, I took it upon myself to take my own money, $250,000 I did. I took it out of my account, and I bought the computers. I didn't want any help. I didn't go after sponsors. So being that somebody came in and stole them, all you do is motivate me to do more and to do it bigger. And at the end of the day, my job is to just give kids hope that are in the same position that I was in, that are coming up in the same community that I was in, to show them that, hey, look, you know what, guys care, people do come back. These guys don't make it out the city and just go on to do whatever. The fact that they still physically see me and they can still talk to me and reach me, that's all I need. I know that I'm reaching somebody and giving them that motivation. Cube, I'm such a good dude.
Yeah.
You are a good dude. You are a good dude.
All right, well, listen, the movie is opening up on the 17th. Like I said, it looks hilarious. And as Steve said, we're looking at a franchise, I think. I mean,
it looks that way,
It looks great. It's called Ride Along. Make sure you go check it out. Thank you, Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Good luck with everything,
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man.
You bet. Let's hear it, man. Ice Cube and Kevin Hart.